Welcome to another episode of
Ray and Nev.
And this morning, we're actually awake. Thank God, right?
I'm awake.
That's a blessing that we're awake.
Yeah, always every day you're
Absolutely.
awake is a blessing.
So what are we gonna talk about today, Nev?
We're gonna talk about a few things. I know this is kind of going out of order, but I want to jump into this first. Last night was our agent appreciation.
Yeah, it was good. We had a good time.
Much appreciated.
A lot of people showed out.
Yep.
We had a great time.
Where were we at?
We did it at the Citrus Club.
Citrus Club. Exactly. Yeah. If you guys haven't checked out the Citrus Club, definitely check it out.
Yeah. Funny story about the Citrus Club. That used to be our first office. That was our original office.
First Rosa Orlando office was in the Citrus Club.
Yeah, so we would actually meet our clients and our agents there. Yeah. And we had a membership. Actually, I think it was 3 memberships because it was me, Alex, and Darrell. And then you could bring as many people as you want. So what we would do is whenever we had to interview an agent, we would bring them up there to interview them. If we needed to make calls, we would use some of the private rooms. They have like these private rooms that you can go into. The lounge was pretty nice. The coolest thing about it is they knew your name. You walk up, and then you never paid.
Yep.
You never had to pull out your credit card. It always got put on your tab.
And if you guys don't know what the Citrus Club is, it's basically a bar / ballroom restaurant. It's an actual clubhouse, I guess you could say, for like networking. Anything that you want to kind of do privately in a business type setting.
And you got a lot of people that are well known here in Orlando. While I was there, I was fortunate enough to meet Grant Hill. I met Grant Hill there. Robert Palmer, him up there. Who else was up there when I was up there? There was a couple people, but Grant Hill and Robert I actually spoke to. But some other people, you just leave them alone. But Grant was actually out there. He was talking about he had just decided to retire.
Mm-hmm.
He was decided whether he was going to stay in Orlando or not. And he was talking to somebody we knew, so we went and said hey, and we got to talk to him for about 30 minutes.
I'm assuming he didn't stay in Orlando because I haven't heard from Grant Hill in a while.
He did move. He did move back to his hometown, which I forget where it is, but I know he was deciding to move back to his hometown. He frequents from time to time. So
if you guys have opportunity, definitely check out the Citrus Club. They had great food, great drinks. Shout out to Caleb. He did a great job. That was the bartender for the night. We all left there stumbling.
Yes. Now, word on the street that you didn't leave there to go home. I'm just.
I don't know what word this is on what street. I mean, we were downtown, so why not go ahead and check out what downtown had to offer? We ended up going to McQueen's.
Yeah, there's a TikTok video out there already about it.
Yeah, it was a great night. Good music, good vibe. If you haven't been to McQueen's, definitely check that out.
Yeah, it was a nice club. It was my first time there.
That was your first time?
Yeah, my first time.
It's nice.
The paintings were pretty cool. The bartender was nice. She hooked it up too.
Oh yeah, she was.
Shout out to the bartender.
Great drinks. I don't know what her name was, but she did a great job.
Great drinks. She made us some lemon drops, and But we
you didn't come with us. You should have came, Lou.
Unfortunately, I have kids at home.
We all got.
Should have brought them.
Couldn't abandon. They were underage, and I didn't want to get in trouble.
Oh, okay. So, had to get home to the kiddos.
I really did want to come with you guys. I really did.
Nah, it was good. We had a good time. And the thing is, one of the things that I will say, we had some self-control last night.
Yeah. We actually left early.
Yeah. Well, we kind of were under the gun.
Yeah.
Because if we didn't pick up the cars.
We did. Yeah. We had to go move the cars.
So the Citrus Club, they're parking the security guard. He closes the front doors at 12. So if we don't get there by 12, then you got to walk all the way around the back and climb up the parking garage.
Yeah.
So we were like, nah, we got to leave. So at 11, I was like, we got to get out. So by 11:15, we left. Oh, funny story too. So we decided to leave, right? So we're walking out the club. And was it Jasmine or was it you that decided to go into the second club, into Boulevard?
Nope, it was Sierra.
Oh, so Sierra. Okay. So we're going to blame this on Sierra. So, by the way, shout out to Sierra Angelica. Angelica's birthday was yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Sierra,
happy birthday, Angelica.
The 21st, but she is celebrating it today.
Happy early birthday, Sierra.
Yeah, should we put her pool party address on the podcast so everybody shows up there? I'm just saying, should we do that to her?
I don't think so.
Yeah, listen, I'm going to say you never did it. That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely not. I'm glad we actually have this on record. You trying to incriminate me.
Well, we can edit this. I'm just saying. But anyway, Neville, did you do it?
Wow, absolutely not.
Okay.
We're editing something that we never edit.
Uh-huh. so
By the way, yeah, these videos go out raw and uncut. We don't edit anything out of it.
Like everything we do.
For what?
We don't like, we don't rehearse this. We talk about the topics that we want to talk about. It's pretty much the only background that goes into the background preparation that goes into it. Just we want to know what we're going to talk about. But other than that, everything we do, we don't edit. So if we make a mistake on the podcast, if it seems like it's a mistake or we said something the wrong way or, we go off tangent, it's probably because we're straight raw. We give it to you live. So,
yep.
And when eventually we'll start a live episodes, we're going to go ahead and start doing that pretty soon. So we'll keep you posted for that.
Yep.
Secondly, I want to talk about football. Great week last week, especially for you.
My Eagles, baby.
Yeah, Eagles did great.
What was the score on that?
My Eagles
20.
It's like
what?
32-6.
Oh wow, 32-6.
Spanked them dirty birds.
So
we're the real birds, baby.
We're talking about the Atlanta Falcons.
That's right. Yeah, them Falcons. They spread.
So who they playing tomorrow?
We got a big test tomorrow. We play the 49ers.
Okay.
But
you think the score is going to be similar?
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be similar. We got that best defense.
I do know one thing though.
Jalen Hurts is on fire.
I do know one thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's 100% chance that the Eagles are going to lose if you're not wearing those Rocky Balboa socks.
Yes. Yes,
I do. I am going to wear my Rocky Balboa socks.
You got to bring those back out.
And my jersey.
Did you wash them?
Fun fact about the Rocky Balboa socks. He says that he washes them, but he doesn't actually wash them.
Yeah, so
he just says that he does. He's been wearing them every game. Every single Philadelphia game, he's been wearing them since the last time they lost the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, he didn't wear them that day. That's what happened.
Oh, you're right. He didn't wear them
that
day.
I didn't wear them. That's right.
And that's what happened. So guys, if you're an Eagles fan, just understand that the reason for your loss a couple years ago was because you decided not to wear the Balboa socks.
Yeah.
Because I was there when they won.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we were at your house, wasn't it?
It was at my house.
Oh, he cried.
Yeah, it was our first,
Bro, I thought he was in the game.
Yo,
he got so emotional.
Yeah, players in the game. He had family in the game.
I had a good time, man. It was a very good time, man. Anytime you guys want to go.
You know what the highlight of that day was?
Him crying?
No. Oh. The food his wife.
The food was amazing.
I brought wings too. Remember the wings were good too.
Wings.
So we need to do that again this year.
We definitely do it again.
Amazing rice. Yeah, she makes really good.
Now I don't want to put anybody else on the spot, but yesterday, we were at the club at McQueen's, and somebody was talking about a party.
Somebody was talking about a party. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was someone named Viviana.
Yeah, maybe talking about next Friday. So
speaking about a party,
we're gonna put you on the
next
spot.
Friday, she said come at 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
And you might be leaving at 6 a.m.
Where?
At my house. Yeah. So she wants to have everybody over. She told me to go ahead and send the invites. So we're gonna have the party this Friday. But this is the thing. This is the stipulation. You can't leave because I guess there was some trash talking going on. And she was like, she's gonna make everybody drink aguardiente. For those of you who don't know, aguardiente is it's like a peppermint type of drink that
licorice, like black licorice.
For real,
it's such a weird it's like a smoky black licorice / peppermint, but it's all clear and it looks like water.
Yeah, but I can't drink it. I don't like it.
It's like a Blue Moon.
But she's gonna make it. No, Blue Moon is way better than that. Blue Moon beer?
I mean moonshine, like a moonshine.
Like moonshine?
Like a moon.
Yeah, kind of.
With a peppermint taste to it. It's horrible. Anyway, we're gonna be drinking that all night on Friday night. So,
the last time I drank,
you bring the kids and they'll sleep in.
We have to bring air mattresses.
Last time I drank aguardiente was insane.
What was this?
This was at Carolina's birthday party.
Oh, okay.
This is like 2016, 2017. Yeah. I don't even know. She's like, yeah, bring aguardiente. I bring a bottle. And I'm like, where do you want me to put it? And she's like, oh, put it with the other bottles. There's a counter with 20 other bottles of aguardiente. And she's like, oh, we're going to finish all of them.
Yeah, it's crazy. They drink that like nothing.
There was only 30 people there.
Yeah, it's
everybody had a bottle?
Basically.
No, everybody it's crazy. So,
I don't know how I drank like
I can't drink that.
Maybe 4 shots of that, and then I'm like, I had to go. What was crazy is there was another party down the street. Tahimi was having
that's right.
So I went to her party right after.
Yo, it's crazy.
To get sober because I was so drunk. I was like, yo, it's aguardiente. So I walked down the street to Tahimi's house.
It's dangerous, bro. you can literally be okay, and like from 1 minute to the next, it hits you,
Yeah.
and you're done. Like my father-in-law, I kid you not, one day, so we were sitting down, and I forget what it was, a get-together, and I forget what the get-together was for, but I could remember that me and him were having a conversation, right? He had just taken one of his last shots of maybe 14 shots of aguardiente, and me and him are talking, and this is exactly what he does. He's like, yeah, Ray, so, and he knocks out, like, he literally goes into a deep sleep. So he's staying with me. So the party was not at my house. It was at my brother-in-law's. So we literally had to put him in the car. I had to carry him. You know, I live in a 2-story house, so I had to carry him upstairs.
Oh,
now, this is my father-in-law. I got to carry this big old dude upstairs. So I made him walk, but I was like pushing him. Like he's got his whole weight on me, and I'm.
He's not big, but he's kind of tall.
He's tall, yeah. So, but that's a lot of weight, man. It's a lot of dead weight when you, because you know. You put your weight on you. That's exactly how.
Aguardiente is like dead weight drunk. Like you're not helping someone carry you.
We'll keep you posted next Saturday. We'll keep you posted next Saturday.
We'll give you an update on that.
If it's a sleepover, a lot of us are gonna probably drive.
I don't even live right up the street from you.
So. Shoot, we might be doing the podcast from my house.
Yeah, for real. Might as well.
That'd be awesome.
So that would be crazy. And then we'll have everybody in the podcast. That would be amazing.
But we're definitely ready for Super Bowl coming up. We're definitely gonna have a little get together.
Yeah, we did the Super Bowl.
We're gonna be COVID. Of course, we're gonna be COVID safe,
it's gonna
guys.
be at my house because we're gonna go to the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Well,
the Eagles gonna fly.
So we're saying it right now. So if the Eagles go to the Super Bowl, it's at Louis.
It's at Louis' house.
If the Titans go to the Super Bowl or any other team makes it, it'll be my house.
All right.
You know, because so last year when we did it, was it last year? Yeah,
if some type of way, hold on.
It wasn't last year.
It was like 2017, 2018, 2000.
Was it 18?
Yeah, it was 18 or 19.
I don't even know.
I don't know. All I remember
is Arizona. Didn't Arizona make it? No.
It's the
all I remember is JC pulling up in a Cowboys jersey.
Correct.
For whatever reason.
He's a Cowboys fan.
But still, it was like they weren't playing.
Not only were they not playing, they haven't even been relevant in football in the last 10 years.
So if the Cowboys somehow make it to the Super Bowl, JC, we expect something at your house.
Yeah,
I guess.
Well, so we have a tradition. So we have a tradition where we used to, me, Jay, Eric, and Jose, which is JC's older brother. We always go to somebody's house for the Super Bowl. We spend the Super Bowl together. And so that year was my house, but Jose did come, right? Jose came that day.
Yeah,
you came late. You came for my house.
Oh yeah, I came late. Yeah, I came.
You had to work, right?
I came a little late.
So this year you're not gonna have that problem.
Wait a minute, he might have to work. We realtors, bro. We work.
I might have to put him to work or some shit. Especially if the Eagles win. Imagine him not being able to watch the game.
Oh man.
Set up some listing appointments at that time.
Yeah, right.
Trust me, I'll be watching.
He said, I'm gonna go to the listing appointment. Like, hey, turn TV on.
I'll be like, we'll talk about your house in the game.
Yeah. Halftime. We'll get back to this.
I'll do somehow. I'll do something.
So,
that's funny.
That's pretty cool.
But oh dang, you know what? We're over here talking about the Eagles and everything. We forgot to mention the new builds that we have coming to the market.
Yes.
How many do we even have coming?
We got 6 right now.
6 new builds.
I take that back. We got 5.
5. One of them already sold?
One of them's already sold. Columbia's gone.
Oh yeah, Columbia's. Wow, Columbia just went into framing.
Going to framing.
Yeah.
Yep. So,
wow, and it's already gone.
And did you see that we have the sliding glass door downstairs?
Yeah. We have the doors ready. Of course, we're ready.
We have to keep it downstairs because we're not ready for the back door to be put in.
Mm-hmm.
But it's probably going next week. So,
okay.
So we have it here in the office because one of the things that obviously with building that we have a problem with is supply.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a crap load of demand, not very much supply. So whenever we can get our hands on the product, we're going to bring the product in so that we can get the house built as quick as possible for the client because that's the most important thing.
Yep.
So it's very big that we
because
do that.
Right now in any new build situation, what's slowing it down is of course the supply of the 100%, products. 100%. Just what is it? Trusses, windows.
Trusses is worse right now, and the truss companies know it, and there's very few of them
mm-hmm.
because a lot of companies, like all the big builders, us as well,
mm-hmm.
we use pre-made trusses, meaning we get them pre-made at factory and then they get delivered. Mm-hmm. So our goal now is, well, no, I'm not going to discuss that. That's our little secret.
It's definitely something that's going to benefit the clients, the buyers.
Yes, 100%.
Overall,
100%.
Definitely.
It's going to make it more efficient, and we're going to be able to provide the product a lot quicker.
So all the other 5 new builds, are those in Orlando as well?
Yeah, so we obviously Eatonville.
Yo,
So
Eatonville. I think Eatonville might be my favorite one. I'm not gonna lie.
I can't wait.
Eatonville,
We're gonna definitely do some stuff to it.
Eatonville is my favorite one for a multitude of reasons. First of all, the layout is pretty different compared to the other ones.
Yeah.
Just because the city required some changes in it, but I actually like it.
But not just the layout, the fascia, the front of it is completely different.
The front of the house is completely different from anything that you guys have built. I feel like it's a floor plan. I mean, that's a look that we should actually incorporate in more of our builds. I like the garage on the side. The problem
with that is the garage I love the garage on the side, but keep in mind that only can happen
corner
if
lots.
we have a corner lot.
Yeah.
Right. But the issue that we have there is, it's going to be whatever the city will allow us in regards to the porches.
Yeah.
Because remember, Eatonville has a wraparound porch.
Yeah.
And you can't do that everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, not every builder is going to allow you to do it. Especially now, if we built the community ourselves.
Yeah, every corner house could do that.
A nice piece of land, and we're building it ourselves. Then yeah, absolutely, we could definitely build that house, because I think it's a great house. It has way more character than the houses that are being built by the big box builders right now. So, and the
houses you guys are providing already has like great character, great looks. I love it. But Eatonville specifically, you guys are providing the upgrades that we're providing. Yes. The upgrades are amazing in them. I love it. But Eatonville specifically was because I like the location of it as well. It's definitely it's in the historical portion of Eatonville. Right. So just to be able to build in that area was a privilege that they gave to us.
We're taking it. So I don't know if we want to reveal it on the show, but we're even taking it a step further. We're actually going to be dedicating the house.
Exactly, and that was where I was getting to. Yeah. So have we actually agreed on a name?
I think I'm good with the Hurston.
The Hurston. So that's actually something we're going to talk more about, why we named that one the Hurston, probably in our later podcast.
Yeah. So I want to break ground on it first.
Okay.
I want to break ground. As soon as we break ground, we'll go ahead and in the podcast we'll talk about how we broke ground, and then we'll talk about why we made the namesake. Yeah.
And it also, I like the Eatonville one because I had a lot more involvement in that one than any of the other ones. I went to one of the town meetings. I loved it. Definitely a new atmosphere for me. Yeah. The people there were great. I love their suggestions. The people who actually worked for the city of Eatonville.
They care.
Yeah, they really care, and you can see it. You can see it when they were talking about just the design changes that they were offering for that specific floor model. I was like, wow, like. It made sense. It wasn't just you need to change this because we say so.
Yeah.
Like it needed to match the neighborhood and the feel of what's already happening in the historic.
What a lot of people. So for those of you who don't know, Eatonville's the first historic Black neighborhood, African American neighborhood in
the United States.
In the U.S. Actually.
In the United States, first established.
And the coolest thing about it was, it's a privilege for us to be able to build there, because of my background. Obviously, I grew up in Far Rockaway, Queens, in the projects. So me being a minority myself, Hispanic minority, it was an honor. And the coolest thing about it for me is we actually did a flip there a couple of years back on Lime Street. When we did the flip, the people were so nice. Like,
that's something else. The neighbors are amazing. So
when we give you lemonade.
Yeah, we went over there and one of the neighbors came outside and talked to us. She was so nice. Yeah. I loved them. Like, what? Like, because when we went to Columbia, neighbors ain't come outside to talk to us.
No. And Columbia is also another one. I mean, it's a secluded, so it's a private type of home. Mm-hmm. But I think we're building the jewel on that one. So, not my favorite design, but I think it's very practical for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Beautiful layout, and it keeps the family. So what I like about that is you got your room separated, and you have the rest of your space all together.
Okay.
So if someone's in the dining room or in the living room or in the kitchen, you can talk to them, because whichever room you're in those three, it's all common areas.
It's all incorporated together.
Yeah, so you can actually have a conversation with your son if he's watching TV or doing his homework on the couch. You can have a conversation with your daughter, friends, family. When family comes over, it's one of those floor plans that's really open. But like I said, you are absolutely right. Eatonville is my favorite layout to date. I agree with you. But I can't wait, because it'll be our first.
I might want to buy Eatonville for myself.
Yeah, I mean, listen. So a couple years back, we so one of the agents that was working with us, Dennis Williams, actually we went and took a meeting with Eatonville's mayor at the time, to bring minority professionals to Eatonville, and there was plots of lands that they wanted to develop. We actually went in and put the bid in to work on it. At that point, we were so green in the sense that we didn't know what to do. What was the next step? There was people that were further off than we were, and they ended up getting it. But if you look at the projects that they built compared to what the mayor wanted, it doesn't even come close. Like it was more benefit to Maitland than it was in benefit to Unionville. So
well, I'm hoping us moving forward, we're able to do some more builds over there, and definitely something that's going to benefit the city over there.
We looked into it, and there's a lot of land that's owned by the local church, and we talked to them and tried to negotiate to build on those lands, and we're even trying to get them to let us, if they give us the lands, obviously we're going to pay for them. We're not getting them for free. We told them, because I think they have like 30 lots.
Wow.
So I was like, yo, if you give us all 30, we'll give you 2 free houses to give to someone, to give to a church member at your, absolutely free. We'll build 2 houses for free. Obviously, give us a great price, and we'll make it happen. Not only that, we still have to build a traditional home that is in the Eatonville community, which is going to be great. So I don't know.
I look forward to any projects that we do over there. And again, shout out to Eatonville for allowing us to even come in and do this great work. We appreciate you guys.
Yeah, you guys did an amazing job. Thank you for keeping us honest in the sense of what the community is too. That was a big plus.
Yeah.
Another thing we got coming up is our annual. This one is big because you actually attended your first one last year, right? The annual vision board.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So
yeah, I remember that.
Do you remember your vision board? I have it on my desk.
Yeah, I remember.
What's on it?
My vision?
Yeah, what's in it? What's on your vision board from last year into this year?
It was a picture of. It was the pictures of going to.
You got a car on there at all? Like maybe a white car?
I do have I have a new vision. Yes, that's my new vision.
No, but I'm saying
I have to add it onto it.
On the old vision board, did you have a car on it?
It was a boat.
It was a boat.
It was a big boat.
Okay. A bigger boat.
A big boat, yes, a big boat.
Because you have a boat.
I do have a boat, but I wanted a bigger boat.
You want a bigger boat? Got it. Yes. So, and that's going into the vision board for 2022.
That's in the works. Yes.
All right.
Okay. Still staying true to the vision.
Absolutely. So,
and if you guys don't know, we do a vision board party every single year towards the end of the year.
Yeah, we do it couple weeks.
Oh yeah. So it's gonna be a couple weekends actually. It's not just one day thing.
In here. There's 111 of us. So
yeah, and we're trying to stay COVID safe, of course. But we definitely do a vision board. The importance of a vision board is just to keep what you want in front of you. Keep your vision for your goals in front of you. And it makes it easier just to strive towards them, especially on the hard days.
Before you hit almost every picture on your vision board.
Actually, I did like 50% of the vision board, and I was like shocked. Because I didn't even realize it, because I just didn't go back to look at it until later on in the year. I was like, oh wow, a lot of this is crossed off.
It's important to always look at them, and that's why
something that I did find though when I looked at the vision board was so I moved recently. Well, beginning of this year, I moved and I found a yellow sheet of paper that I wrote down like maybe 20 goals on there, and when I went back through it, I think I crossed off everything but 3, and it was something that I did in like 2016 maybe. That I wrote down. I was like, wow, I didn't even notice I did all this stuff.
Yeah, it's important. It's important to do that because let me tell you something. If I tell you to hit, like if I told you right now, hit that wall, and you hit it, right? You throw a pen at it, and I tell you,
you didn't hit the right space.
You didn't hit the right spot. And you'd be like, well, you didn't tell me what that spot was. All right. And I say, okay, well, hit the wall, and I want you to hit it. As soon as I want you to hit right where the loop is at the TV stand. If you guys can see it online, if you at the TV stand, boom, and then you hit it. Then you have a clear target. So that's what a vision board does for you. That's what games, when you game plan and when you plan for the future, that's what that does. It lets you know what you want. And basically what happens is you pretty much do everything that you want in your power to attract it to you. So that's a pretty cool.
Yep.
So we'll be having vision boards. We'll be sending out, for those of you that are realtors that watch the show, we'll be sending out an invitation because we don't just do it for our office. We do it for realtors from other offices as well. The reason we do that is because we want you guys to, if you don't have your broker part doing that in your office, then at least you can come here and you create your vision with us. I know a ton of realtors from other companies that are friends of mine, and we still get up.
We always have a good amount of realtors from different companies come actually over here to do it.
Absolutely.
And something that I see as like really really dope for me is when I see agents bring their kids.
Yeah.
And their kids make the vision board.
Yeah, we had
well.
that.
Yeah.
We had that for the last 2 years. We've had several from the office and several outside of the office bring their kids in. And some of them bring them as young as like 10 years old, which is really awesome. I mean, my kids do a vision board at the house every year. So, you know, my son's vision board is crazy because he wants to be a YouTuber. So he's making his dream a reality this year. So
Awesome.
he's getting ready to do a second show. He's still rough on the edges, but he's getting more in line and more in tune with the camera. So we'll see how that goes. Another thing is I put it, I think, on your paper, vision board and planning
for 2022.
So one of the things that we're going to do, obviously, is we're going away.
Oh yeah, our 2022 planning retreat.
Yeah, so that's gonna be exciting. So we're gonna work on that. So I gotta still get everything. So I've already put in the reservation. So you guys need to be ready. We need to figure out how many people we're bringing because we might need to rent 2 houses instead of 1. Yeah, because Louis talking about he bringing like 17
bringing the
people.
whole family.
Oh yeah, and then Juan got to bring the whole crew.
I found out that
you got to bring the builders, all of them, the roof guy, all of it, the floor guy, everybody.
I found out that my mom-in-law's coming back, and she's bringing her son as well.
Oh wow!
Damn.
From Dominican Republic. So
damn.
No, I can't invite them all.
No,
they're old.
The son's definitely not coming.
No,
you know what I'm saying? I will drown him in the ocean.
I mean, he can come to the vision board though.
Yeah, absolutely. He come to the vision board here. So, yeah. So, anyway, so that's the plan. I can't wait. I'm excited. This will be the first time we go away like this. So, yeah, I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. Yeah. They'll be filmed, by the way. So just know this.
Film.
Oh yeah, Vivi's gonna be there. Yo, shout out to Vivi again. She did a great job with our picture. She's been producing some great stuff for us. I'm actually shocked at how good it was. I knew she was a great photographer, but it came out way better than I could expect.
She was really scared. She was really scared because she doesn't like to photograph people. She doesn't feel she knows how to photograph people. She loves photographing homes. That's what she does. That's what that's a cup of tea. That's what her profession is. She's a photographer, not just a photographer because she does video editing. She's, as you guys know, she's a graphic designer. But do you know what it is to wake up at 5:30 in the morning and look at your phone and get a text, hey, the photographer just canceled?
Oh yeah, so that's what happened. We had a photo shoot scheduled for last week Sunday. And we had a venue that was already picked out and paid for.
Yeah, we rented
a photographer that was already paid for as well. And Ray, you got a text at what time?
4:30 in the morning. Saying, listen, due to COVID, my son's sick and he's been throwing up all night and I won't be able to make the photo.
Yeah. We do hope that everything is okay with her son and everything.
Yeah, we've been talking to her because we had to reschedule.
But just us being resourceful, we're realtors. That means that we just can't let things die instantly. We did our best to try to put it together and keep going with the plan. And Vivi came through
so let me tell you a story about that. So Vivi's right now, and I hate to say it this way, but Vivi was shitting bricks because she's like, oh my God, I'm the one that picked the photographer. We paid the photographer. And the photographer made me sign like 3 contracts. So she's a legit photographer because I looked at her review. She's got over 600 reviews. Okay. And so she's a legit photographer. It's just, unfortunately what happened. But it was crazy because Vivi then started calling every photographer in town.
At 4 a.m., 4:30
a.m. At 6 in the morning. She's like, reach out to Gil. Like, Gil's one of our friends, Gil Levy.
Yeah.
He's an amazing photographer as well. Big ups to Gil. Let me tell you something. Him and my wife, like they're competitors, but they're like good friends, which is really cool. They help each other, and they critique each other's work in a positive light. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, so we reached out to Gil. He's out of town. We reached out to another one. That person didn't call us back till Tuesday, which is not going to work. So I told Vivi, I said, "You're shooting." She's like, "Babe, I can't shoot this." I'm like, "No, you're shooting. You're shooting." She's like, "I can't shoot this, babe." I'm like, "You're going to be fine. You're great." I said, "Listen. You just started shooting houses." And then on the way there, I'm kind of like getting her ready for it. I'm like, "So you remember when you first, when you shot your first house?" She's like, "Yeah." I said, how good were the pictures? She's like, "They were horrible." I said, "And how good are your pictures now?" She goes, "No, they're amazing." I said, "Okay. So how long in your life have you been shooting people? Not shooting people like with a gun, but shooting with camera?" She goes, "When we go to an event, when we're at a party, when we're doing this, when we're doing that, aren't you taking pictures of people?" "Yes." "Okay. So what are you scared of?
You have the experience.
You got this.
You built it.
The coolest thing is you guys were awesome. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys brought that energy. Well, first of all, let me ask you guys a question. I
feel like I know this question.
How the hell were you so energetic at 8:00 in the morning? We didn't even have breakfast.
Oh, you gotta ask me that. I can't say that.
we had a lot of energy that morning.
So
I think
I had a great breakfast.
I think what caused all that energy was the fact that we had to think on our feet. We had to adapt to the situation. So we all became like really active, like just mentally active to try to figure out how can we make this work with what we have.
I think adrenaline kicked in that.
It might have. It
was just
because the whole time we were talking shit, but we talk shit, like funny.
Yeah.
And it was working out. We knew Vivi already, so we were comfortable with Vivi taking the pictures. So
right.
it made it just that much more. At no time did it feel like we were working. It felt like we were just having a good time taking pictures. Yeah. After the photo shoot, I was exhausted.
Oh yeah. We took a nap.
Here I was.
I had to take a nap.
You were doing your model face? You were doing your model face?
Yeah, it's too much. I was tired.
Bro, I took a nap. Did you take a nap when you get home or not?
I think
I had to.
I think we all took.
Yeah, I was exhausted. It felt like I just finished swimming for a whole hour. I was like, my whole body was tired.
A couple hours, I did.
Bro, we all worked.
Yeah,
it was work. I mean, we were having fun with it. It was work.
It was 3 hours of shooting, 3 locations. Models work hard. I'm gonna say that right now. They work hard because this was tiring.
Shout out to models. You guys work your butt off.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
He said thank you. This guy.
We're talking about real models here?
Yeah, for it, right?
So, but yeah, man, thank you so much for listening to our episode, and come on, put comments down. Let us know what you want to hear. In regards to real estate, if you're a buyer looking for a home, reach out to Neville or Lewis, 407-900-5003. We normally don't advertise ourselves on the channel, but we have some beautiful homes that are coming to market under the $300,000 range in Orlando, which is unheard of right now. We're the only ones in town doing it. So give us a call, and let us help you get, the home, build this beautiful home and create this beautiful dream that, it's considered one of the most sought out American dreams. Hopefully still continues to be that way. But, right now, I think by us doing it that way and staying, building a great product without adding the price tag to it, I think it's a big thing for us. So, and I'm super proud of that. And I know that we dedicate a lot of that to my mom, and because she's no longer here, but it's I do it for her. That's my why. So, but that being said, we had an amazing time yesterday at the appreciation. I don't even know how we're here this morning, because I was up till 2. But
I was much appreciated.
My man Lewis,
I came in with my,
my man Lewis got the back brace on. It was a wild night for everybody. He has the back brace on tonight.
If you want to see what Lewis is wearing, go to the Rosa Realty Orlando page in Facebook, and you will see what he was wearing.
He had the freshest terry cotton suit I've ever seen in my life.
Listen, straight up Miami.
It was very
terry cloth. It was nice, yo.
I feel like I was in my PJs.
It was a fire suit. It was a fire suit. My man came through with the white sneakers.
Everybody there was beautiful.
Everybody came dressed good. The bartender was awesome.
Theo was the man too.
Theo, bro. Let me tell you, Theo. Hey, listen. You always, if you want to outdo somebody or you want to try to outdo somebody at any of the parties, it's gonna be Theo, because he will always come dressed to the nines. That shirt costs more than my house. I'm just saying. That shirt. Did you see it got buttons? I seen it.
I seen it. It wasn't.
Why you got buttons on the collar?
That's not something you pick up from the middle of the mall. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
No.
That's a custom order.
Custom made.
Yeah, that's a custom order. You ask for extra buttons.
Yes.
You pay for those extra buttons.
Just put them anywhere on the shirt. We good.
Yeah.
It's weird. But Theo, shout out to you.
Shout out to Theo. But thank you for watching this episode, and we hope to see you next week.
You guys have a great one. Talk to you
guys.
soon.